My guy, J-Bo, seems to have adapted well to the zombie apocalypse.
Well, he's not the only one, Jimmy. It seems that Cirque du Zombie has incorporated zombies into their acts.
You mean that crazy gauntlet show at the Luxor 7-Eleven? Where the naked acrobats do their high wire act among the swinging zombies?
That's right, Jimmy. Cirque du Zombie, they suspend the zombies on chains from the ceiling and then send the acrobats through and let them thrash and lunge with the performers during the high wire act.
I hear they lose a few acrobats each show.
Well, Vegas gigs are always a little iffy.
All right, got a quick traffic update here. A level 9 undead outbreak is happening, looks like right now. Apparently some zombie fluid made it into the pancake batter at the Denny's on the old strip. The downtown arts district is aswarm with fat zombies. Is that near here?
That is here, Jimmy. The governor has called out the guard and they've thrown up a perimeter from the freeway east to Las Vegas Boulevard and south to Sahara Avenue. So, we're stuck. You had to bet the fucking...
Okay, folks, well, why don't we just forget the big bad world outside and focus on the little bad world right here inside. Sit back and enjoy the first documentary of the evening, Zach Mammy's There's Zombies Out There. In our audience tonight is the filmmaker, Zach Mammy.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on your piece. Loved it. There's a couple of questions I'd like to ask you. I wrote down. Was it something that happened to you in 4th grade?
Well, if a lot of these guys were in the film, helped make a lot of it. So if you guys could come up and assist me with this.
You guys were terrific. Did you all participated? Are you a family? I noticed there's a lot of families in the group. Where do you guys come from, basically?
Sunrise Hospital.
Okay, another question I have is, how much did this film cost you, both in terms of dollars and human life?
We killed one casualty. No, we killed one for sure. His head exploded.
That kid,
that was our special thanks. He was definitely dead.
The special thanks to the guy.
But I would say we all pitched in like $5, bought the gun, and filmed it.
Okay, well, assuming you guys survived the night, what's next for There's Zombies Out There?
We're gonna make it full length for sure. Big budget this time.
It's going to be a bit more serious.
About $25.
A little less jokey.
26.
More zombies.
More zombies. Hopefully gonna get some big name people involved. And yeah, kill more zombies. More explosions. Help the world.
All right, well, what's your name, right?
Dorian Thomas.
Dorian?
Billy.
Billy?
I'm Vince Massey.
And Vince Massey. And Zach, thanks very much. You guys made a wonderful film here, and we enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right to the next film. It's called Axed, and we are ready to roll.
Jimmy, you alright?
I'm gonna be gone. I'm sorry, I love the inspirational ending. You like the zombie walkabout during the credits?
I did.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat tonight. The next film is the feature called Ashes, and tonight in the audience we have the screenwriter of Ashes, who is going to give away our next prize, Mr. Edward Romero. Is he in the house? Mr. Romero. Thanks for joining us tonight.
It's great to be here. So, Ashes. Well, that
Ashes.
movie was really intense. Huh? Ashes is not so intense. So it'll be different. Wow. Yeah, I'm just the co-writer. I came along. Elias, the director, couldn't be here tonight. He did send me along with some posters that he signed in the back there. They're free. So if you want one.
Mr. Martin?
Yeah, Elias and Tara. We co-wrote the script. It came together really quickly. The money came together pretty quickly. We did it for a really low budget, as zombie films can sometimes be. But I don't know. We like it. I hope you'll like it too. I have another film that he DP'd for me that I wrote and directed that's playing tomorrow, Butterfly. If you happen to be around, come see that. I have some stuff to give away.
Okay.
I know you guys got stuff to give away. But Elias sent me, not only with the posters, he sent me with some t-shirts also. So, the t-shirts, I'm gonna randomly, select, this is gonna be like a ball game, where I didn't bring the launcher, but I'm gonna grab some and I'm gonna kind of randomly toss them out.
The first one to throw away their shirt gets a new one.
These shirts, just to confuse everybody even more, because the two projects, these shirts are for our next project that we're going into production on next month, and it's called Lords of Chaos. And this is it's sort of Cholos meets Cthulhu, or however you want to pronounce it. Although it is impronounceable in the human tongue, so any way you pronounce it is going to be correct or wrong. So I'm just going to throw some of these out. I don't mean to insult anyone, so make sure you're paying attention and don't get hit with one. All right? And if you get a size that doesn't work for you, then switch it with somebody who's got one that does. Down front. Way in the back.
Oh, nice arm.
Nice. And whoa, there we go. All right, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, Zombie Nation, you've waited for it, and here it is. Our first feature is Ashes, with unspeakable imagery, penned in solitary confinement, I hear, in a Siberian supermarket, by recently escaped filmmaker Mr. Elias Matar and his acclaimed writer. The place is surrounded, Eli. Well, he's not here anyway. So at least we get to see the masterpiece before they take us all down. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashes. Before we break for intermission, I would like Mr. Romero to take a couple of questions. We have an audience of aficionados here. Can we take a couple of questions before we break?
Not sure how many of them I can answer.
Oh, yeah. All right. Does anybody, it was a terrific film. Does anybody have a question they would like that? There's one right back there.
I really loved it, and I really loved the music you guys used with it as well. Who composed for the film?
Glenn Scott did the composing of it. His credits at the end there as a song. He actually did the entire soundtrack. I'm not sure why it wasn't listed.
There you go.
Yeah, it was really good. He actually had the violinist on it. Happened to be a blind violinist who did all of that work, and he came in and the track sounds amazing to watch.
Yes.
How did you get all that time in the hospital?
I gotta tell you, Elias is a miracle worker when it comes to stretching a budget. We went down to a hospital. He looked around for a lot of different hospitals and didn't really find anything that he was looking for the right price. You know, we had a really modest budget on this, and he found a place that was actually the hospital was a working hospital. So all of the background in there, all of the nurses and other doctors, other than the main actors, are all actual real doctors and nurses, including patients. Any patient that got into a shot, we would go get them to sign. So, and a lot of the background noises and things, and all that the stuff where they're moving their lunches around and things, all that was just shot on location. They were really cool about it. They were actually, no one had ever shot there, and they were really happy to have a film crew down there because they'd never done it. And also, it was a hospital where people go to die. So it had a lot of elderly patients there who were, you know, they kind of, I guess, send them off from that hospital to do what they can. So there were actually a couple of people who died while we were filming, you know, in the hospital. So. Including a wonderful old woman who was terminal and wanted to be in the film, but we really couldn't. We didn't feel comfortable shooting her, but we did shoot her whole family in the last scene. We put them in nurses' outfits, you know, in the scrubs, and they were in that scene where the nurse Hannah is trying to control the situation. So we said, "Yeah, you can be in the movie."
Well, look, we're running a little long. Would you mind hanging around maybe at the interview, at the intermission? There might be some questions from the folks.
Sure.
Boy, that'd be great. Terrific. Thank you very much. Use a long hot shower after that, baby.
Yeah, Jimmy, I loved it too. So we're going to take an intermission. Snicks is next door, but I am producing this show. You actually have now 9.5 minutes. And I want to see everybody back here on the dot.